Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena, and today we're going back in with some more Jumpstart. Actually, one of my favorite things to do right now, actually. So, yeah, so far we've played with Goblins, Legions, Tree Folks, and Predators. Let's go on in again and see what we're going to be playing with today. I'm going to try and do a unique one for every single video, or at the very least a unique combination anyway. We're not going to go back and play the old stuff. Unless, I guess, if it synergizes really well. Who knows? But, yeah, we've got +1 Wizards and Archaeology. I do love me some Wizards. And I do love Archaeology. Time Team. What a show. What a show. But then again, maths is one of my favourite friends. Oh, I do love the math. That's a tough one. We haven't actually played any blue yet. We've done green, white, and red. So we're basically due to play some blue. Let's go with Wizards. And, well, there's literally only one we haven't picked here. Wizard Dinos doesn't exactly seem like the best combination, if we're being honest. But to be honest, none of this seems like the best combination. I guess, technically, if you were trying to try hard, this Legion would be the best, because it's probably tempo-related, low-curve stuff with aggro-related stuff, but since I actually need the basic from Dinos, we're going to pick Dinos instead. Wizards and Dinosaurs. What a combo. Let's see what we've got in here to play around with. Ooh, hello. We got Colossal Dreadmaw, the chase rare of the dinosaurs. That's actually not the case. It's going to be Selvala, Heart of the Wilds, 3 mana, 2/3. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. So the biggest creature on the board, whoever owns it, gets to draw a card when it enters. Then you can pay green and tap to add X mana in any combination of colors, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So, as far as our chase mythic in this case goes for dinos, we want to have the biggest creatures, which doesn't really go well with our wizards plan, although we have actually got a decent curve here. Read the Tides. I thought this was Rise of the Tides. I remember that card, it was so good. Okay, so do get Riptide Laboratory. Return a wizard you control to its owner's hand, so we can reuse our ETBs on wizards. 5 mana, 3/3, Shipwreck Dowser. Enters the battlefield, you return an instant or sorcery from graveyard to your hand, so we can basically loop with 8 mana, 10 mana, I guess. A Riptide, Shipwreck Dowser, and a Wizard's Retort together. Fair enough. We've got Winged Words, which cares about flyers. And Talran's Invocation to get us there. What's the rare in our blues? Is it just Riptide Laboratory? Don't think we're going to get much use out of that, to be honest. We've got a little bit of bouncing, I guess. And a little bit of card filtering, but... Switch target creature's power and toughness until the end of the turn. So we want to have this card go up against walls. Yeah, this doesn't look like a very strong deck at all. No, sorry. But we're going to give it a shot anyway. And see what we can do. We can play until we've got our 2 wins anyway, so I imagine we're going to lose a fair bit, but we're going to have fun doing it, because even this somehow manages to look quite fun. So, yep, let's go for it. Let's get to the gameplay. This video is brought to you by the generous support of our wonderful patrons and channel members that you see here. If you'd like to support the channel and get access to cool content like sneak peeks, bonus videos, polls on future content, or access to a personal deck critique from myself every month, then hit the join button down below, or check out the Patreon link in the description. With all that said, let's get into the gameplay. Okay, let's have a look. For our first game, we've got a pretty expensive hand, but we can get down Selvala early enough, I guess. Crushing Canopy is a bit iffy. I'm going to keep this one. I'm not pleased with it, but we're going to keep it. And we're going to name Blue. Hoping that Crushing Canopy comes into play. This is zombies. Pretty sure. And we do have the Voldalian Arcanist. Cool. Cool, cool. My Triton mills over Gourmand and Rise of the Dark Realms. That's their chase rare. Or mythic in this case. And we do have Selvala to play here. Is it what we should be playing, though? Because we do have Wizard's Retort we can hold up. And they're also angels. It's zombie angels. So Crushing Canopy is going to be very useful. I'm just going to get down Selvala. There's a good chance that they can use it way more than I can, but it does also add mana, so... in that regard, I am going to need it. If they can't remove it. I'm assuming they can. Celestial Enforcer. Tap target creature, activate only if you control a creature with flying. Okay. So this adds 2, right? Pay 1, tap. Yeah, so it adds 1, technically. I'll take the 2. Drowsing Tyrannodon. We want to go with that. It'll be the greatest power, so we'll draw a card. We've got an Opt. Okay. So, yeah, we just passed the turn, I think. Should be able to pay the green, add 3 blue if we really want to. For the Wizard's Retort and Opt. Take 2 again. Down to 16. I don't even know if we want to just snap off this Wizard's Retort. Angelic Exaltation. Let's Opt. I do not want that. Araska Frillback. Alright, so they get to draw a card. Yup. Grunk's Uprising. So we can go Frillback. Actually, maybe we want to go with the Rise from the Tides. That seems a little bit better, right? Just bounce the token they've just made. Or if I went with the Frilled Back, I would be able to add 3 mana with Selvala, which is 4 mana total, but for instants and sorceries. I think I'm just going to bounce. And then they can do some tapping, if you want to. It doesn't really do anything, but you can do some tapping. There's Baneslayer, which we can Crushing Canopy once the game stops crashing. Ah, Magic Arena. Aren't you a good client? Are you a good client? Destroy their Chase Mythic. Let's draw a card. Yes. And now I can attack with our Tyrannodon. Zombie Swamp. Don't draw a card, because mine's bigger. I guess I should go with the Grunk's Uprising here. Commune, okay. Let's add... this isn't going to work the way I want to. I want to hold up and the Wizard's Retort, but it's probably not really an option. Yeah, I think I just have to get in with the Frillback. And be happy with either a trade or nothing here. We'll catch the commune later down the line. Like, we've already got rid of, like, their best-ish card here with our Crushing Canopy, but I'm sure we can get something else. Okay, sure. Yeah, that does swing the life total in a way that I'm not too pleased about. When it attacks, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it gets +2/+2. Okay. Let's go with a Thundering Spineback to pump up the boys and draw 2. Oh, Lord Effect. It undid that extra little bit of... a bit of nonsense. Alright, well, get in with these two then. Really do need to start pressuring. If we can get that flyer out of the air by me forcing them to block here, that'd be fine by me. We do have Trample, so... greatest power creature being blocked by Serra Angel would still deal 1 point of damage. Which is better than nothing. Equal trade, okay. That works for me. And we will pass with Wizard's Retort open. And absolutely counter that big boy. All he had to do was say big boy, and that was good enough for me. Yeah, what is this thing actually? I just saw its mana cost and I went, yeah, that can't be allowed to happen. 7 mana, 8/6. Okay, pretty good. When it becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Yep, pretty happy block countering that. And then we've got a huge swing coming through. Commune could probably find us something decent enough. Otherwise, you know, a pretty happy state. I mean, we get to make 4/4 dinos here, which I think this actually triggers off of any creature, right? It does. So we can pay 7 mana here to make a 4/4. Giving the +1/+1, by the way, to make it the 4/4. We can draw a card that way. Also adding like 4 mana as well off Zelvala, so we've got 1,000,000 mana to play around with, and we can just pump out dinos until we win. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nice game. Okay, let's have a look-see. On the draw with a turn 1 commune. And not really much after that. Do you have the Exclusion Mage with a Riptide Lab, which has its upsides. I don't know about this one. I feel like on the strength of Commune we can take this. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Angels again. Damn. Angels are very popular today in RNGesus land. I will take the big boy, I think. We've got 3 lands already. Making land drops I don't think is going to be a concern for us. So, white-green. Sure. We will keep information to ourselves here by going with the forest. If we played either the Riptide or the island, they'd know we were on wizards. That one, I want to say lands, but I'm really not sure, to be honest. Emancipation Angel bounces a permanent. So set them back a little bit. So let's set them back a little bit further. They bounced the land to get that into play. Alright, so you can play your land and do that all over again if you like. Fertilids. Yeah, I think this is lands and angels. And if we were to play Sylvala, they would draw a card from their angel entering. Let's see. We want to go with... I think we want to get down New Horizons. So let's play the Riptide Lab. New Horizons on the forest. Puts a counter on the Exclusion Mage so we can do some attacking. And see where we want to go from there. Do have Read the Tides next turn. So we can bounce Fertilid and the Emancipation Angel. If we can keep forcing them to essentially bounce their lands every time, that would be amusing beyond belief. Okay, they're just going to go for the lands this turn. So, any basic onto the battlefield tapped. I might want to save Read the Tides until much later, to be honest, because if it is the lands deck, they've got a lot of big creatures. Feral Hydra. Sweet art. Enters with X+1/+1 counters. Pay 3 to put a counter on Feral Hydra. Any player may activate this ability. Why would I want to activate this ability? What's the applications of such things? Okay, so I already control the biggest creature, so Selvala into anything else doesn't really do much. But I think Selvala here is definitely the play. I guess we'll get him for 3 first. Just gonna chump. That is a weird play. But okay. So our opponent can play the Emancipation Angel. It will not draw them a card. We're going to take the Savage Stomp. Absolutely. It won't draw them a card because they've got a 3-3 to my 3-3. So they need to play something a little bit better. Confirmed lands. Zendikar's Royal will make 2/2s. But I have the biggest creature. And now, since they didn't draw cards, I'm going to lock them out of drawing cards by playing Colossal Dreadmaw here. I might want to actually go with Selvala tap first. Is there any value in that? There's a tiny bit of value in it, but I don't think it's necessary. Thriving Grove, name blue. There we go, and then we'll get in with Exclusion Mage, and we don't want to trade off Selvala, so we'll just do that. So we should control biggest boy territory with the Dreadmaw. Biggest thing in Angels is Baneslayer, I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong about that. Lands is more likely to have something quite substantial, in fairness. Emancipation Angel coming down. And yeah, I'm not sure I actually want to stomp the Angel. I think I'd much rather bounce it and force them to do some replaying. So they're going to reset their Fertilid so they can pull more lands out. It's pretty good with the Zendikar's Royal. There's a 4-3 for 4. That one, I think I could probably see myself stomping, to be honest. That one actually gives +5/+5 on an untap, and it's pretty bad for us. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. You fight you while you have no mana open. And then let's do Grunk's Uprising. Frillback. Do we just keep going wide is the thing. I think we'll keep going wide. We just want green. We don't want any white. Stop doing that. Let's do... I like this menu, by the way. 4 green, 2 blue. That sounds good to me. Let's go with a Frillback. Draw 1. Sage's Row Savant. Let's go with... I think we'll go with Winged Words. Rookie Mistake. I guess we'll set up the Scry with the Savant. I think we're going to start using Exclusion Mage and the Riptide Lab soon as well. Don't want lands. I'll draw them naturally on my own, thank you very much. And yeah, a 3-3 for a 7-7 doesn't seem like a good trade to me, so pass it on up. Yeah, I'm really liking where we're at. Turns out Wizards and Dinos, although they don't synergize necessarily, they do make for a pretty decent state here. Does this say non-land? It says 2 creatures. Alright, so I can bounce the forest here. Enchanted land dies, return that card to its owner's hand. It's not going to be dying, so Yeah, there's clearly a combat trick involved here. I think I will just absorb 6 points of damage safely. I don't know what they could have, but not willing to take the risk either. No, they didn't have anything. I was baited. Damn. Our opponent is the master baiter. We are going to go with a bounce. Return you, and return you. So, land goes back to hand, angel goes back to hand. Enchantment goes in the graveyard. Good game. We're gonna bounce our Exclusion Mage and do that every single turn to get rid of their royal tokens, essentially taxing our mana but also countering Zendikar's royal at the same time. I guess we could also go with the Thundering Spineback, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we could go with the Thundering Spineback, trample our way through with these bad boys. Yeah, that seems okay as well. I think we were just tempoing our opponent well and truly out of that game, to be honest. Let's see, what have we got here? Got some 3 mana plays. Got our Chase Rare. It's not great. I think it's keepable, but it's not great. Our opponent is on green something. What did the name? Green red. Reading does usually explain it. Alright, it's +1/+1 counters. And something in red. Okay. So our Selvala, if we end up finding it, it's probably not going to be too great. It is goblins. Goblins and +1/+1 counters. Seems like a pretty good combo to me. And they can game for 3 now. Yeah, we're going to need something good soon. Let's see, we could trade off with the Frillback and the Horn Beetle. I think that's probably what we want to do. If they have a creature with power 4 or greater, then it'll become a 4/4 and it'll still not get through the Frillback, so we will buy ourselves some time to maybe even consider going for a Savage Stomp to trade off, or Rookie Mistake plus Savage Stomp, so that we got the toughness and the power reduction on the Horn Beetle. Unsure so far. So which pack from the goblins have they got? Because I think there's like 4 possible goblins. Yeah, we'll take the damage. They can have like Muxus, Krenko, and something else, I think. Okay, we got the Exclusion Mage. So I can do Savage Stomp on the Pride Malkin. Ends the battlefield, draw a card for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Yeah, I think we want to just reset the Horn Beetle. Why would you do that? Why would you want to do that? Are you saying that Rookie Mistake is better than Savage Stomp? Is that what you're trying to tell me, game? Because I think that's alright. That seems fine to me. Now, is it worth blocking or attacking? I don't think it is. I don't believe that it is. Armorcraft Judge has kind of done its job already. Alright, Shortcutter says Frillback can't block. Horn Beetle comes down and does nothing. Sure, we will take a little bit more damage. Draw into an Opt. From here, we can do... I think maybe Opt. Seagate Oracle, sorry. Seems fine. We could get ourselves a Wizard Retort, perhaps. Crushing Canopy. Probably not gonna actually do anything, so I'll take the Forest here. And we'll pass. Actually, no, Crushing Canopy, I am wrong. There is an enchantment in the counters set that's basically like one part of Doubling Season. I probably will want to kill that at some point. In complete fairness. Beetleback Chief. Alright, let's see how they want to attack, because I reckon with the Rookie Mistake we can actually get some decent combat here. I think they potentially know that. Well, if my opponent's against attacking right now, let's just maintain that with a counterspell. New Horizons. Eh. Can't play this, can we? Not just yet. You, and you on here. Turn, I think Seagate Oracle into a 2/4 is probably the best move here. And pass the turn. I think it just blocks a lot better, and we'll maybe want to go with the Riptide Lab on the Exclusion Mage anyway, so putting the counter on it will be wasted. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, so, let's see, what can we do? We want to block in such a way where our opponent loses lots and lots of value. Here. Here. And I don't think we want to trade off, so we want to go here. Opponent's going to burn Bright, and we're going to say no. Figured there was some sort of combat trick involved, so the counter magic there was going to be really good. And now we can do the Rookie Mistake, which just feels flavorful. Ooh, Hornbeetle survives. Okay. Rookie Mistake to give you more toughness, you less power. And we go to 4. And our board looks pretty reasonable. So, let's see. We're at 4. They've got 4 blockers. We could read the tides. Could draw 3. I don't know if we want to do that, though. But it isn't the worst thing in the world, drawing 3 cards here. I just need something good to follow it up with. Let's assume Hornbeetle's a 4/4 on combat. Definitely don't want to block the Beetle. Oh, don't want to bounce the Beetleback Chief. So basically the bounce doesn't look all that great here. I think I might go for the draw 3. Hope for the best. I didn't really get the best. But we shall pass and try not to die. Fertilid. Alright, what were you doing again? Swap in power and toughness. Sure. Don't think that actually really does anything. So they're going to take their turn just to grab a land out of their deck. And do we see some swings from them here? No. Fantastic. So from there, we're going to play our land. Let's go with the Invocation to make some drakes. We want to maintain the same amount on board, to be honest. We got the flash. Oh, this thing's got flash. That's its application. So I can make this a 1/2, for example. Primeval Bounty. Oh boy. It's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. We need the Crushing Canopy for that. I want to bounce the Exclusion Mage, but that's just not... It's not going to do too much for us, giving them value. I guess we could bounce the token at least. Maybe we want to go Seagate Oracle. Now that we're in this state where we need to find an answer to Primeval Bounty. And naturally, we're going to struggle to do that. Enchantment removal, please. Dreadmaw. Okay, we'll play Dreadmore. Think I can get him with one. Not sure I can do much more than that, though. I guess I can get him with two. We take probably one max. 3 on a worst case scenario, I suppose. I need to pressure because Primeval Bounty is just going to do too much. Yeah, they're getting in. Alright, so we block here, we block here. This could be another Burn Bright, which would suck. I'm pretty sure they'll have multiples of that. Let's block here and block here, I guess. Do you have the Burn Bright? I'm going to lose either way. That's a 10-10. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. That combos quite nicely, doesn't it? Huh. So I was going to lose no matter where I blocked? I'm pretty sure if they'd have done it on the 1-1, they would have gone to 2. Primeval's Bounty would have triggered putting 3 on it, so it'd be a 4, 5, yeah? I mean, even the 1-1 would have killed us. That's a top deck and a half. I'm really regretting putting that Crushing Canopy to the bottom. Oops. Oops. On the draw with a mono blue hand. It has a turn 2, turn 3, and turn 4 play, so I'm inclined to keep it, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, we've also got lots of filtering as well. Opponent's playing Spell Casting, I think is the name of that particular pack. Spellcasting Wizards. Oh boy, they've got an actual synergy. Oh dear. Oh dear, they picked a combination that works. We're in trouble. Opt and Rookie Mistake seem relatively not great. Maybe the Rookie Mistake, though, I might keep that. Is actually a decent combat trick in this format. And I'm sure there's some applications with the difference between the power and toughness right here. So if they make that attack again, I can actually I can get them. So they got Chandra's Piling from the spell casting one. I wish it'd tell you which, like, down here, which pack it came from. I know that's extra work for wizards and you know, they probably don't want to do that, but it'd be nice. Whenever a source you control deals normal combat damage to an opponent, Chandra's Piling gets +1/+0 and gains double strike until the end of turn. Oof. So we would like to, I guess, preferably kill that. I don't know if Savage Stomping right now is really what I want to do, though. I might just go with the Seagate Oracle, to be honest, and work my way towards land drops. And there's one right there. Yeah, so they got lightning strikes and things like that, which they can fire off. At 19, though, I think I'm happy taking a little bit of damage anyway. Storm Sculptor. Oh. Where's my, my bouncer? So this can't be blocked. That's kind of the upside of it. I can Savage Stomp it. I think I probably will now. That's probably better than a Chandra's Piling at this stage. But you can even flip the Piling so it only has 3 attack with a Transmuter, which is funny. So 1/3 fights the 3/2, getting the counter. Pass the turn with a Rookie Mistake open. Don't think I'm going to use it, but option is there. And I guess I'm hoping for another blue source so I can get back the Savage Stomp. Well, you ask and you receive, but sometimes it's used against you in spite. Alright, fine. Pass the turn. Got Read the Tides to draw 3 next turn if we want to as well. Yeah, I think we use this to get a Savage Stomp, because I think we can do a fair amount of damage with that. And Transmuter to flip that power and toughness over seems like a good application to me. So we'll turn that 0-3 into a 3-0. Gonna need to pump your Alchemist, otherwise it dies. I never thought we'd actually be able to do this with a card against spell casting, but Thermo Alchemist is in here. Reading the card is about to explain it. Yeah, you need a power pumping spell. It wouldn't surprise me if their deck has one. Oh, amazing. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. I guess it doesn't. I really need to look over the deck lists again. Not that I think I'll be able to remember half of the stuff that's in them, but yeah, I'm pretty sure like there must be like a Burn Bright or something in there, but that's 3 mana, so I don't know. They should have some that pumps power. I guess Thermo Alchemist was all they really had going for them. I feel like we had the upper hand here by a country mile, to be honest. We've got a draw 3 coming right up. We've got a Shipwreck Dowser to Savage Stomp basically anything that they play as well. We've got a decent enough board state, 3-1 flying over to start pinging them, and they got nothing. They got nothing. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe as well for some more Jumpstart in the future. As I mentioned, I'll be doing this every other day for at least the first week. We'll figure out what we want to do after that. Maybe we'll get tired of it. I don't know. But so far, I'm absolutely 100% loving Jumpstart in most of its glory. There are obviously downsides, but from my personal experience, currently enjoying it. I forgot to actually show you guys what I got here. I got the Primordial Sage and the Rock's Faith Mender for my ICRs, so still haven't hit one card that I already have yet, so I'm very lucky. But, you know, your mileage may vary on these ICRs because they are not protected, and they absolutely should be. It's stupid that they're not. Let's have a look at the store, because daily deals are up. Maybe there's a good daily deal that you guys could be interested in. Actually, no, because I'll be releasing this later down the line. It's an Ikoria pack. Cool. Yeah. Remember to get your Ikoria pack a few days ago. That sounds like a good plan. That's going to date this video recording, at least. Let's see. What do we get? You guys can enjoy the pack opening with me. It's 20 gems, because I forgot. I've completed Ikoria. Yay! Alright, well, I just traded a very bad deal for 20 gems. Fantastic. At least I got a common wildcard. Yay! I should probably actually go into Jumpstart and craft all the commons so that I can get more vault progress. What am I at now? 144? Yeah. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. You know the drill at this point, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.